Shalom, Barakatha Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Kal Halal, Wahawad La, Abenawa, Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Rachaha Kodash. Double honor to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders at the Great Millstone GMS, who rule well and who teach well, and salutations to the elect. Abaratazah, which means Father willing. So Father willing, this lesson is edifying. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if it's your first time around here. So today we're going to go into the book of Tobit, chapter 11. So Lord willing, this chapter breakdown is edifying. Okay, and it's short chapter. All right. So Tobit chapter 11 verse 1 reads, "After these things Tobias went his way, praising God that he had given him a prosperous journey, and blessed Raguel and Edna his wife, and went on his way till they drew near unto Nineveh. Then Raphael said to Tobias, Thou knowest, brother, how thou didst leave thy father." Okay. So you know the state in which you left things, right? You know the state in which you left things, all right? Okay. So why don't you go ahead, yeah? Verse 3. "Let us haste before thy wife and prepare the house." Yeah, because you're coming now with a whole, wives, servants, and everything. So notify them so they're prepared and ready, and then, you can bring everybody. Okay. Verse 4. "And take in thine hand the gall of the fish." So they went their way, and the dog went after them. Yeah. So they went up ahead, and then the servant and the wife and everybody else was like behind, and Tobit, Tobias and Raphael, and the dog. All right, they went up ahead to prepare everything, basically. Okay. Yeah. Verse 5. "Now Anna sat looking about toward the way for her son, and when she espied him coming, she said to his father, Behold, thy son cometh, and the man that went with him." Okay, she's like, oh my God. He's like, what? He can't see, he can't see, so he's like, what's going on? Speak, woman. And she's like, Tobias, he's here. All right, he's here. Verse 7. "Then said Raphael, I know, Tobias, that thy father will open his eyes." Right, even though he's blind. Verse 8. Therefore anoint thou his eyes with the gall, and being pricked therewith, he shall rub, and the whiteness shall fall away, and he shall see thee. Okay, that's how you cure that blindness that he has. All right. "Then Anna ran forth and fell upon the neck of her son, and said unto him, Seeing I have seen thee, my son, from henceforth I am content to die. And they wept both." Yeah, cried. All right. Basically, I can die in peace now. All right. Yeah. "Tobit also went forth toward the door, and stumbled, but his son ran unto him." He hears this. He's like, he can't see, but he's getting up. Probably trying to grab a walking stick or something, or a cane. All right. He's stumbling, but he's excited to hear that his son is back. All right. It's like he almost forgot that he was blind. All right. Verse 11. "And took hold of his father, and he strake of the gall of his father's eyes." Yeah, so he basically put some of that gall, in his eyes. All right, saying, "Be of good hope, my father." And when his eyes began to smart, right, so it began to, itch and sting, So Tobit basically started to rub his eyes. All right. He rubbed them. Yeah, so when his eyes began to smart, he rubbed them. Okay. "And the whiteness piled away from the corners of his eyes, and when he saw his son, he fell upon his neck." yeah, basically, oh wow, he can actually see his son. All right. Oh God, I can see his son. Yeah. 14. And he wept and said, Blessed art thou, O God, and blessed is thy name forever, and blessed are all thine holy angels. Yeah. All right. For thou hast scourged and hast taken pity on me. For behold, I see my son Tobias. And his son went in rejoicing and told his father the great things that had happened to him in Media. All right. Can you believe that? I have a wife. I've got a wife, You know what I mean? All right, excited. Okay. Verse 16. Then Tobit went out to meet his daughter-in-law at the gate of Nineveh. Right, remember, Tobias and Azariah went up ahead. Okay. Rejoicing and praising God, and they which saw him go marveled, because he had received his sight. Yeah. Hold up. Wait. Is that Tobit? Wasn't he just blind? Verse 17. But Tobias gave thanks before them, because God had mercy on him. And when he came near to Sarah his daughter-in-law, he blessed her, saying, Thou art welcome, daughter. God be blessed, which hath brought thee unto us. And blessed be thy father and thy mother. And there was joy among all his brethren which were at Nineveh. And Achiacharus and Nasbas, his brother's son, came. And Tobias' wedding was kept 7 days with great joy. Alright. Yeah, so they had another wedding there. Right, it shows that, it shows how the Most High Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, can change a situation around. Okay. It shows how the Lord can change a situation. Because these two were sorrowful unto death. And now look at the joy that the Lord had brought. Alright, from this. So of course that brings us to the end of this book chapter breakdown. Alright. Adonai this was edifying to whoever was watching and listening. Okay, I'm in transit right now, going to the plantation. Alright. In closing, Kal Halal, Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Recha Kodash forevermore. And Abad Babal. Catch you on the next show.